what's the purpose of benchmarking? What are you trying to establish with that? Are you trying to establish a competitive advantage? Are you trying to attract investment? Are you trying to make an internal case for why you should invest in something versus something else? So I think it depends on the context. You need to be clear about, what the drivers are for wanting to benchmark, and then logically think about how somebody outside your business would compare your business with somebody else. So whether that's your customers, why do they buy from you rather than your competitors? Why do they buy from your competitors rather than you, potentially? Your potential investors, will have a different lens externally looking in at your business as others would, and they would compare your business in different ways to other businesses than your customers might. And equally, if there are criteria that you define as important internally, key metrics, other KPIs, but more significantly, strategic priorities within your business, then those are the things that you want to try and understand better from other contexts and other organizations. So yeah, I mean, there, again, as with so much of this, there isn't a single solitary way to do this. I think it's driven by what you want to achieve by it, what the purpose of it is, what the audience of it is actually. If it's a kind of academic exercise internally just to gauge where are we broadly against our peers, that's one thing. If actually you're going to go to market and raise some funds, you need to be really clear about what your investors are going to see in your business versus other people, and so on. And I suppose the final point, again, as with before, talking about, what's the information you use for, what's the purpose, is the narrative that sits around it, the so what. If you're trying to boost your customers, spend, if you're trying to develop new markets, if you're trying to get investment, whatever it is, then actually the way you position the information that you gain from a benchmarking exercise is equally important. The narrative that you wrap around it. We are good because of X. We are better than our competitors because of Y, because we do things they don't do, or we do them in different ways. And here's the substance to it. So as factual as possible, but that would be my basis for it. Is just understand why, and then look at it as if you were a reader of that benchmarking information.